Hello, this is the 72nd lecture of the Semantic SEO course, and in this lecture we will try to understand our contextual borders and at the same time the structure that we are using in these specific sentences. If you go to the bottom part, here we directly ask how much water should you drink a day. If you look at here, we directly have the word you, then should, then also the water and the drink. If you look at the starting of the answer, you should drink 3.7 liters, a little less than a gallon or 16 cups of water a day for men, and 2.7 liters, and again the gallons and the cups for women, according to a study conducted by the US National Academies of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine. So one of the important thing here is that always give your citation or your source at the second part. Do not start your sentence with this section. Always give your declaration first, and while giving your declaration, protect the question format. Once you protected your question format, from there, try to give a kind of direct beginning, because this section already reflects that we have a certain type of answer here. Then we give the answer first for men, then we give the answer also for women at the same time, because the answer will be changing according to that. If the user realizes the situation or these specific different answers, they will be searching next query and the next query. Whenever there is a next query after these specific questions, it means that they didn't get the answer, which means that search engine will be looking at more diverse questions. And this is our anchor text. As you see here, it is directly placed in this area. We are using this type of quotation marks to increase the weight of anchor text, and at the same time it's easier to place this type of a sentence. If you use quotation mark, it means that they will be taking this section separate or in certain phrase seconds directly through this specific sentence as well. One more thing is, when you ask for how much, always try to use a numeric value directly inside your answer, and try to understand the difference between comma and at the same time that. Be careful for these type of things. If I actually check the numbers in this area or all these specific numbers in this part, and I will need to put spaces of course. If I search for all these specific occurrences of these numbers, you will realize that page side we always have a specific number, not just these of course, but also some let's say next numbers inside the article or specific paragraphs as well. Whenever we have a numeric value, it means that there is a research there, and if you are able to use numeric values together with measurement units and together with scientific researches, it always shows that actually you are proving your own authority, and this is a research and it proves the human effort one more time. So let's continue to examine our specific answer structure here. Sorry. One second. Since I am copying it like that, it has put... Okay. So to be able to use our anchor text in this area, since it is too long, we use a kind of rhetoric question sentence here, but then we try to use certain types of factors to answer the question, like geographical location, temperature, activity levels, age. The thing is that if you go this specific article, you will realize that these things are reflected in content brief and at the same time directly inside our article too. When I open this, the things that you will be realizing here is directly studies, researches, numeric values, again different types of measurement units and researches and certain types of abbreviations and lots of numeric value. It shows the research in a direct way. And if I come back to this part, inside the specific second question, this was the direct answer. Then, based on Inquisitive semantics, we created a second question here, like how to calculate it. In this case, we tell to account for body weight and exercise, physical therapist and clinical supervisor Jennifer Stone suggests two other very basic formulas displayed below for determining how much water drink per day. In this case, this is one of the specific experts that we have chosen for taking the authority from one more time, and here we give this specific formula one more time as well. But using the specific word to account here, it is direct annotation for the next possible question that we can ask for this area. If we ask the question, what are the benefits of drinking water in the morning? If you look at here, we tell list definition and listing. And in this case, we give a specific type of list definition, then we give certain type of listing directly. And here we talk about drinking, cognition, memories, or skin density, or some other areas. If we ask questions, should you drink water before sleep? Here it tells you should drink a bit of water before sleeping. Whether you should drink water before sleep depends on your level of hydration and sleep habits. The reason that we don't tell yes or no directly, there is no direct answer. And that's why first we actually give drink or positive answer here, because we use the positive predicate here. According to the positive answer, we should be giving a suggestion with a caution. Then we give the conditions for this caution as well, with the general answer being to stay hydrated throughout the day and then to drink a bit of water before sleeping. Drinking water prior to sleep helps prevent overnight dehydration during hot temperatures and may facilitate sleep by including a drop in the core body temperature. It also helps lessen hangover effects. And in this case, actually using this word here is not necessary as well, but as you see, using this specific present tense here, it's also useful too. Drinking water before sleep. Section one more time, it is important because drink water before sleep. We repeat the same phrase sequence with a different lemmatization. Increase the frequency of nighttime awakening and urination. Frequent nighttime awakening disrupt an individual's sleep cycle and as a result are associated with a decreased productivity, injuries, and even depression. So one more time, since it is related to the health, in this section we directly give the drinking water before sleep connection. Then we give this section frequent nighttime awakening, which it means that drinking water before sleep is cause for this, and this is cause for this. There is a chain of reason in this section, but we don't go further. We don't define this. We don't talk about treatment of this. It just ends there. We directly return to the water context one more time. If you continue from here further, it means that we are actually diluting the context and breaking the contextual hierarchy and the vector. That's why using generative AI sometimes is hard, because you ask one thing and it gives like 30 other things, and some of these 30 other things won't be relevant that much. And if you look at this specific question here, should you drink water before sleep? One more time, should you drink water before dinner? You should drink water before dinner if you wish to decrease your calorie intake by feeling more full before eating. One more time, we contain certain type of answer for certain type of condition. Important thing here is that first, one more time, we protect the question format, we give our answer, then the if section comes later. As in, according to type of sentences, the if sentence should come after your declaration as well. And here we actually start to explain certain types of possibilities further. And in the next lecture, we will see these ending sections a bit further, examine some of the banners, and at the same time, let's say, anchor text, and we will continue from there. Thank you.